Let's try Rumbling Elemental. Sir Finley Murgleton. That's a good Battlecry. Oh, I have it set on this. That's okay. That's okay. That's a good one. That's good. So the baseline is a mid-range Shaman deck, and internally there's going to be Rumbling Elemental action. Guild Scarab's good. Fender Vargas? Sure. No. Dragons. Oh yeah, that's the thing. And Bran. And crowd favorite. Do I not have this card? Wow, gross. Okay, well, I do need to get that card. Alright, what cards will die today? My gold entered the Colosseum. Alright, rip this guy. You have to get past the vendors first. So many are lost to shopping. Guys, we're not even in a game yet! There's no lethal on the board! Not yet. Alright. Oh yes, I wanted dragons. So, these dragons are pretty good. That one? Probably a bad idea. Oh, where's your Bomb Lobber now? What are usually in these dragon decks? And the Bran and Nixia combo. Yeah. And Twilight Drake, kinda. But we're just painting in very rough strokes right now. Probably should put in some Shaman spells in the deck. Though maybe the Shaman cards are all so bad that I don't even care about Shaman spells. Okay, this card's pretty good. Yeah, that's a lot of 4-drops. So how many dragons do I have? 1, 3, 5, 7. That's pretty good. How do I not have that card? Yeah, I'll add in the Doctor. That's a good battle cry. That's a good late game card. Actually, this deck currently has nothing that's 7 attack, so maybe we don't have the Doctor. But not enough people are running BGH, so we do run the Doctor. Okay, still too many 4-drops. I think the hero power is quite bad, so switching it out would be fun. But you currently have no early game. That is a problem. Bomb Lobbers might be a bit too much. Too many 5s. And these absolutely make it in the deck. That's always in. That's the namesake. And this. So I guess Fireguard Destroyer gets the oust. For the stabilizing later. Maybe Elemental Destruction plus Lava Burst. And then we run Lightning Storm and Elemental Destruction and Lava Burst. And that's a really bad... Lava Shock. And that's a really bad idea. Do I want an Earth Shock? Maybe. Totem Golem. Ysera is way too slow for this deck. At the same time, I'm running out of dragons. Only have 5. This is where the Fairy Dragon can come in, but I'm not really a fan of Fairy Dragon. Maybe the entire dragon stuff can just go. You take out Ysera and then there are only 4 dragons, which means Twilight Guardian needs to hit exactly Azure Drake, which is a bad idea. There are plenty of Battlecries even without dragons. Okay, I guess this is where I refer to my mid-range Shaman list then, since this looks like it's going to be a mid-range Shaman list. Just with crowd favorite and Rumbling Elemental. Rumble, rumble. So, I do want at least 1 copy of Earthshock. Rockbiter is really good as always. Need to get the Chow for the early game. Crowd favorite, Rumbling Elemental, take up the spot of Piloted Shredder. I can run Azure Drake even without dragons. Okay. Well, it's a deck. Yeah, Lotheb's a good idea. Also has a Battlecry. Bonus. Maybe I can put in the Bomb Lobbers. Maybe Bomb Lobber over Lotheb. Bran plus Jeweled Scarab in Shaman's gonna be pretty fun. If Bran manages to stick on the board, basically every single card in the deck activates Bran. The additional benefit of running Bomb Lover is every so often I can make the comment of, where's your Bomb Lover now? Or where's my Bomb Lover now? Or something like that. Might not need the BGH. With 2 Hex and 2 Jeweled Scarab. 1 Bomb Lover, 1 Loatheb. Actually, I just don't think Loatheb is useful in this deck. It has no tempo. Whereas Bomb Lover could be pretty good. Jouster instead of a Zombie Chow. It's an interesting thought. If there were any deck to do that, this would be it. Sure, I'm feeling adventurous. I think that's a bad move, but it does have 3 synergies in this deck. Now the Rockbiter is better than Abusive, because Abusive requires you have a minion on the board, which with this deck, I'm not really feeling the minion on the board will happen that often. Flame Juggler over Totem Golem. Are we getting too much into the Battlecry theme now? Flame Juggler is a good one though. Maybe I should remove something else for it. Does every single card in this deck have Battlecry? The problem with like going too hard on the theme is that you go too hard on the theme. Could see myself using the Owl. It has Battlecry. Plus, it's kind of close enough. I actually think I shouldn't even use it because I already have 2 Hex, and that's kind of like Silence. Maybe I'll just put a Flame Juggler in. I do need more 2-drops. Kind of want to fit in a second Flame Juggler in addition to the Totem Golem. Maybe the Bomb Lobber. Who's the weak link here? Maybe Lightning Storm is the weak link. Maybe Finley is the weak link. No, Finley is the strong link. I can remove Lightning Storm since I have 2 Scarabs. So it's like I already have a half an extra Lightning Storm. So I'm running 1.5 Lightning Storms. It's fine. Okay. That's Battlecry 1.0. This actually doesn't look too bad. This card has no cards from the Grand or Blackrock Mountain. Which I guess is not a surprise. Since Shamans did not get very good cards in Blackrock Mountain. Though Dragon Shaman is a thing. Kind of. And Fireguard Destroyer is a good card. With a Battlecry, which shockingly doesn't make the cut. I think there are some cards that are weaker than Fireguard Destroyer in this deck, right? I didn't put it in because there were already 2 crowd favorites and 2 Rumbling Elementals, but I can see 1 Argus maybe not being good. It's fine. And then, what else? I think I want to put in a second Fireguard. Bomb Lobber? It's not like I can really dictate what gets lobbed, and Secret Paladin is so prevalent that lobs a 1/1 too often, maybe. I think the Bomb Lobber is good in a different meta. Better in a different meta. And there you just saw the process of a deck build. Of the initial deck build. We began with Rumbling Elemental and Crowd Favorite, and we stuck with the theme. And Dragons came in, and then they came out. And now we have kind of a mid-rangey Battlecry themed deck. Mid-range thingamajiggy. We'll see whether or not Gadgets and Jouster can fill the shoes of Zombie Chow. It's a tough spot to fill.
Thrall versus Thrall! For Doomhammer, for the Frost Wolves.
So I should assume a Shaman is aggro. At least when making my mulligan decision. Oh my gosh, please. 50-50 for greatness. Yes. Huge flame juggle. I might just play Bran Bronzebeard next turn, and then if it stays on the board, we get massive value. How's the Shaman gonna deal with a 4 health minion?
Elements I like. Totems I love.
Oh, value time. It's time for Bran to ruin him throughout the course of the next few turns. Oh my gosh, this value. This value is so real. Oh.
So many.
On one of them. Good enough.
Into the breeze. I have lethal.
This value. Sure, he never stops.
You asked for it.
For Doomhammer.
Is this card good enough to keep? Every single card in this deck has Battlecry, so maybe, man, maybe. Well, only because I also had a 2-drop. You get 2-drop into 2-drop into 4-drop. Okay, this card doesn't have Battlecry, but it's good enough.
I'll show them. I'll show them all.
If I play this, I can't rumble next turn. So I guess I do play this.
It's getting hot in here.
So I might give him a 2-6, but that's not bad. I don't think his deck has any Battlecries, right? Oh, I should have played Jilled Scarab. Debatable. I played that card before I saw what card I drew. Oops. Okay. Not really debatable. Maybe I would have gotten lucky and was counterspell. Who knows? Sometimes that happens. Mistake. Crushed.
Did you bring some fish?
Wow. Wow. Sadness is real. Try to roll the spell damage. If I get the spell damage, I do lightning. Otherwise, I'll Scarab Juggler.
It's getting hot in here.
Wow. Where's my bomb lover now?
I serve the Fire Lord.
Wow. It's a Hex. Cobra or Farsight in the Hex? I think Cobra and Ronin's not bad. Planned.
Did you bring some fish?
One of the better cards, but not enough still. It's good to draw both Azure Drakes, need the card draw. Unfortunately now I'm out of these cards. I am playing way too quickly. Uncharacteristically fast. It's still possible to win. I actually threw this game pretty hard. I'm role-playing as a rank 15 player.
Well played. You win this.
Well played.
I must protect the one. For Doomhammer.
Come on, be a Chow.
Happy Feast of Wintervale.
No Chow. Just a useless card. Sadness. Why not Zombie Cow? Chow. Wow, this card. Apparently he has no idea what deck I'm playing. Why would you ever put that one? That's like the worst one. Rank 15 plays. It's like he just downgraded his hero power. I can't even think of a worse one. That is the worst one you could get. My deck couldn't possibly be face. I'm running a Gadget Zan Jester. Well, I guess crazier things have happened. I want to get value out of the brand, so I guess I do this instead of crowd favorite. That's pretty good. Would be nice to get a taunt. So overload for 3. I was planning to go Feral Spirit into crowd favorite. Could go Feral Spirit into Tuskar. Good Hex. The card is not bad to Hex. Not terrible. Hex Totem Golem into Azure Drake. There truly aren't that many more bigger cards, and I have 3 hexes in this deck. So I'll hex into Azure. That's how good Piloted Shredder is.
Where shall I strike?
Hexes for days. Sure, let's hex this one too. There's a few things that are better than that card. Let's grab the 3rd hex for his next threat.
Nature will rise against you.
Happy Feast of Wintervale.
My only regret is I cannot play crowd favorite and Tuskar Totemic / Feral. Now I can.
So many viewers.
Did you bring some fish?
Ooh. Not enough room for Dr. Boom. Tragedy!
I have lethal.
Crowd favorite lied. You forgot to see that there was a taunt in the way.
I must safeguard the land.
Pretty classic for crowd favorite to miss that fact. Might take the damage on the Drake instead of the favorite. You can't damage the crowd favorite. I love you guys too much. Okay. Do I actually have lethal here? If I lose the 1-2 into the 5-5, I have 11. I need to do 7 more.
I have lethal.
And that's 6.
I have
Do I have lethal here?
have lethal. I have lethal.
I actually don't think I have lethal.
I have lethal. I have lethal.
But I can see how this guy would make a mistake.
Lethal. I have lethal. I have lethal. I have lethal.
There might be lethal here.
Lethal.
No, if I had 1 more mana, I could do the Defender of Argus on this. And then like add 1 more. Anyways, it doesn't matter too much.
Sorry that happened.
Sorry. Noxus is
wolves.
That's a good hand. Ooh. Where do I start with Totem Golem? There's two choices here. It was Sir Finley into Totem Golem, or Totem Golem into Sir Finley / Rockbiter. And I'll take it this way.
Shields up.
Huh. I look like a face deck right now, but I'm gonna take Fire Blast instead of Steady Shot. Because this is not a face deck. If I play Bronzebeard, I could Tuskar plus Rockbiter next turn. I could do the same thing. Bran, Rockbiter. It seems like my board will more likely be sticking around if I do it in this order.
Did you bring some fish?
Good positioning to possibly get this buffed. It is possible. Do I hit here? No. This deck could actually use every single Explorer. It could legitimately put all 5 Explorers in the deck.
There is a lot at stake here.
It's either Hex or this, and I'll take the Hex. I'll keep the Hex, I mean. Just use the board.
There is a lot at stake here.
If I get the 2 damage onto that, that would be pretty big. And if not, then he gets 1 Totem, Inspire, whatever. Yeah, you could put all 5 of the Explorers, counting Rafam as an Explorer. If someone wanted to roleplay, they could do that. Well, this is unexpected.
So many viewers.
It's the mirror!
Did you bring some fish? Did you bring some fish?
Don't even need to use the Hex then. That was this.
I have lethal.
That was a mistake. Oh wait, I have to do this first.
Lethal.
I might get bombed.
I have lethal.
Thank you for reminding me. I almost lost lethal by playing Hex.
You asked for it.
For Doomhammer.
I think Totem on turn 2 is not bad. So I'm gonna play this card first. Darn. Although I could possibly have saved. Oh, they both have Battlecries. Oh, good one. Shapeshift will allow me to contest the thing, but I was always going to play Rumbling. Take heal.
Someday I'll be just like you.
It's a pretty good health / attack value for this.
I am ready.
And so,
Did you bring some fish?
Abusive Sergeant is not good in this deck. It's pretty lucky.
Well played.
I think
Still losing, but it's pretty good. If I get a Fire Elemental, could be huge. Fire into Dr. Boom. Fire away. Ah.
Safety restrictions offline.
Yikes.
Harvesting servos engaged.
Did you bring some fish?
Keep him away from Dr. Boom. Oops. Oh well, that doesn't matter.
You want it? I got it.
One's out on me.
Oh right, he could have killed by pinging the Boombot first, and then that moves Dr. Boom closer to the top. That's what I call lack of tempo.
You want it? I got it.
Alright, I can't act. There's a chance. It's a very small one.
So many of you win this.
I will fight with honor.
For Doomhammer.
Would you reconsider renaming this deck to You Win This One, friend? Because that seems to be a recurring theme. Ouch, man. Oh my gosh. If only I would be this lucky. I would be this lucky. Gross.
Reporting for duty.
Whoop-ow.
To the Sindora.
So the question is, Lightning Storm first or Lightning Storm second?
For
I
Lorthamar.
think second is better. Oof. That sucks. Two anyways, so actually it ended up being better, but yeah, whatever. It's good here. Heal? It's between heal and dagger mastery. Next turn I'm going to play Rumbling. I think heal. It was gonna be a while before I ended up using the hero power, so I needed something that I didn't need to use immediately. Like, the dagger might be better in the short term, but the next turn is definitely not hero power.
The light protects me.
But of course.
Let's see, Rumbling or Fireguard Destroyer? If I go Fireguard, the next turn I have access to 5 mana. If I go Rumbling, next turn I have access to 6 mana. If I Rumble, you can clear with these guys. But then I can clear that with that. Yeah, for mana purposes, it seems like I have to Rumble. Not a bad result for me.
Did you bring some fish? Reporting for duty. Reporting for duty. Reporting for duty. Reporting for duty.
Okay. It's on fire twice. That is impractical.
Get in there and fight, maggot!
Urgh. Seven, 13, 14. So I'm going for Lightning Storm or Bust, which means playing any of these is kind of pointless right now. And the Hex is not a good target on any of those. Could also get a... Actually, I already used my Lightning Storm. Forgot I didn't run two. So I need Jeweled Scarab into Lightning Storm. And so we retired this deck because we learned it's Midrange Shaman, except even worse. And Midrange Shaman is already a bad deck.
Well played. You win this.
Well played.
Though I'm sure the deck is a crowd favorite, it may not be very good competitively.